I'm Evangeline, right here at etrailer. And that thing bouncing behind me, well, that's the Thule Chariot Cross 2. Second edition, new and improved. If you're looking for a stroller that can handle all the things, whether it's biking, hiking, jogging, even skiing, this is designed so that you, your active lifestyle, and your kids can have the best time. Now, while it is designed for adventure, it also has some really good features in there that make it really good for your everyday use as well. So we're gonna check all of that out right here at etrailer, see if this is the right fit for you, and I'll also show you how to get this all set up for your adventures. Let's go. While it's really cool seeing this attached to the bike, it also works really well as a regular stroller. You have your two large bicycle-style tires in the back, some really maneuverable front wheels, and a bunch of extra features in there so that your kid is safe and comfortable. It has a very sturdy base frame where you have a large open space, you have reclined back, you have adjustable suspension for different child weights. Your maximum kid weight in here is about 48.5 pounds, which is in the 4 to 5 year age range. On the sides, you have these clear panels so that your kid can see nature outside, and you have all kinds of ventilation, both underneath the stroller, in the back, as well as up front. But depending on weather conditions, you can switch this up a little bit too. We have an adjustable sunshade that you can clip into your stroller as well as slide around just to adjust for where your kid needs it the most. And when it rains, you have this very lightweight as well as see-through cover that you can just clip onto your stroller. And along the sides, you also have clips that keep it up so that there's still airflow and ventilation going through. So for your active or your commuting parents, everything really works together so that even when you're going on some really exciting adventures, your kid will be able to join in on the excitement, but still stay safe. Now, up front, you have your two pivoting wheels. These are made of hard rubber that won't go flat because there's no air in them, that can handle that different terrain, but also make those quick pivots. To the side, you do have your larger tires that do need to be aired up, but it all works together so that as you move around, your kid gets less of a rustle and jostle. Now, the way your kid is kept in there is you do have a 5-point harness. Now, we don't have a child in here today, but you can see how the buckles fit around our stuffed toys' arms, legs, as well as chest. When you need to take your kid out, you just press the button on the inside. That releases up top. And then you can take your kid out. You can see on the inside that there's plenty of cushion to support the back, the head, as well as the bottom of your child. There's so many extra just fun features to this trailer that as I go through this video, if I miss any features or you wanted a closer look at anything, please let me know. Or if you've used the older Thule Chariot Cross and you're excited about the new functions of this improved design, well, leave us a review right here at etrailer and we'll take a closer look at it. So for the features, when you look on the inside, this pad over here can be taken out. You also have some little pockets on the inside for if your kid has little snick snacks, you want to put their little sunglasses in there, you can do so. They have their own storage spot too. In the back, you'll see even more storage. If the kid wants a little bit more space on the inside, maybe they want to take a nap, you can just pull this lever here, bring this back, and now they're in the reclined position. Bringing this back up, everything just clicks into place. You have a little spot for your wallet back here. You have a large pouch here. You have an even larger bag in here too, which is where I keep the sunshade and the rain canopy, and that also has netted pockets on the inside. This zips up completely, and if you are using this as a walking stroller or a jogging stroller, this actually pushes up against the stroller and hooks into place, and that way you're not kicking your knees against the bag every time you move. So all kinds of functionality for whatever situation you might be in. If you want to carry more things or less things, totally up to you. The handle feels really good and is easy to hold. You have this neoprene sleeve for extra grip, as well as this plastic middle. If you press on the sides, you can adjust your handle for different positions. Now, if you are biking or have this attached to a bike, then Thule does recommend you have that handle in a straightforward position too. And while this has a brake to keep those wheels locked from rolling forward, you also have this wrist strap. So picture this, you have your kid on your hip, you're waiting in line for ice cream, you can keep that stroller attached to you by the wrist. For those that like to go for a stroll at night, you have some high visibility features here, like this clip-on light. You also have this rear reflector, and you have this flag. Now the reflector, the flag, and the light are also useful for when you have this attached to your bike. That way your bike's up front, hopefully you have lights on yourself, and then the stroller, or I guess that trailer at that point, also has its visibility too. What else do you realize about a stroller until you have to use it? Well, I think about how maneuverable is it really? What if you encounter like a curb or a step? Well, you can see here as we go down, having those 4 wheels super helpful, especially with the disparity of the wheel sizes. Going up, that makes it so easy to just push down on that adjustable handle. Then I can go up this curb smoothly as well. Now, if I'm in a spot where there's no elevator, there's just a flight of steps, that's when it gets a little bit more challenging. Fortunately, this is very easy to pack down. So take your kid out of the stroller. You're gonna have 2 levers on the side. I do recommend bringing this handle forward. So we press the button, push the levers, bring this forward, and the whole thing packs down. Just like that. So that clicked into place. I can now lift on the stroller. We have 2 options here. Lift it just like this, or I found if I bring the handle over a bit, that makes it easier to carry as well. So not the easiest, especially once you have this loaded up with all kinds of gear, all kinds of cargo, but still doable. And then you can just lift the stroller back up into place, click, and click. And there's also green or red indicators that you can quickly check before you start rolling again. That lever, which holds your stroller down in the compact position, is also used to hold the bike arm when not in use. This bike arm is included and secures into the front edge of your stroller and then back into that arm in the back. You can also convert this into a jogging stroller where it's an attachment that goes up front and gives it a single wheel up front, or you can use this with your skis when you go on the slopes and take out these wheels and convert it with the ski attachments. Something a lot of people ask about is how do you get the bike adapter set up? Fortunately, the bike adapter is included with your Chariot Cross 2. The way this works is you have this arm on the stroller, and that fits into the bracket installed on the rear axle of your bicycle. Let's go. Included with our stroller is a quick release skewer. If you have a through axle or a fixed axle, there's another method of securing. You may need to get the through axle tubes separately. Now, with our quick release though, we're gonna go over to our bike and remove the skewer that's already on there. To attach your bracket, it's going to have a loop at the end, and we're going to fit that loop around our bike frame. Now this will also have a tension adjuster, which we will use later to make sure that this is tight. Our main focus is to get our bracket onto our bike. So see how that fits over the hole? We can now get our Thule quick release skewer and then fit that right on through to the other end. Now tighten down the skewer until when you turn it to the back, it requires a little bit of force to flatten down completely. And your goal here is you want your bracket to be facing down. Now our bike is upside down, so it is a little bit difficult to see that, but as long as that is facing down and your wire is taut, then you're good to go. On the stroller side, you just attach the arm on the left side of the stroller, and the arm just clicks right in. There we go. Nice click. The arm just fits into the bike. The first time you do it might be a little difficult, but the goal here is to start from the top, and then it pushes down into place. If you needed to remove it real quick, there is a button in the back that you press, and then you lift up on the arm. So just do that a couple times till you get used to it. You do have a lock core on this arm if you want to lock this in place to prevent that button from getting hit. And you have your safety clips. So one goes onto the bracket on your bike, and the other goes onto the loop in your stroller. And this will just be extra security precaution just in case your arm comes off. With this now attached to your bike, Thule does recommend you just flip those wheels back up so that they're not swinging around as you trailer this around. So after working with this stroller, for my personal opinion, it really has me thinking about how if you're an active person, having kids shouldn't have to change that. If you want to go for a hike or you want to go for a bike ride, rather than leaving your kids at home, this allows you to bring them with you, and then all of you can have fun, enjoy nature, get out there, be active, and have the best adventures together. My name is Evangeline, and I hope you enjoyed this journey.